children under 13 aren't admitted without parent or guardian. Tonight, man who wouldn't stand for 2 small towels. So why should you? Dave.
Thank you very much. What the hell are we doing here? You know, this is so stupid. I'm starting to think, maybe this has happened to you. You have phones? You have telephones? I'm starting to think that I have a number, that my home number, Paul, listen to this, because as much as you call me, this will be of interest to you.
All right. Yeah.
How often have you called me in the 8 years we've been together?
Try to get you on the phone, you know. Try to get the interpersonal line.
And I think maybe my number is similar, or as we say in Indiana, similar, is similar to some other number in the directory in the white pages or whatever, because about 8 times a day now the phone will ring and I'll answer it and the guy says, "How much for the wooden donkey?" So does that mean anything? I don't know. Paul,
Someone may have your number.
I don't know. It might be.
May possibly have the same number as.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Someone else.
I got some great news from my accountant today. He said even if I was fired off this show tomorrow.
Yes.
Wow. What, did you hear something?
I'm enjoying.
Seriously, have you heard something like that?
Just enjoying.
Because it's just a joke. It's just a joke.
I'm enjoying the joke. I'm enjoying the setup.
I tell you, the pressure in this business is unbelievable. Oh. How much for the wooden donkey? So I don't know. So my accountant says to me, even if I was dumped right off this program tomorrow, I could still live the rest of my life comfortably on my residuals from Hee Haw. So I thought, well. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. A man single-handedly started that ovation. Right up there, I can see him. And I'll bet every penny I have for a living, he's a bouncer. Am I right, sir? You're right. Oh, no. See? Are you really a bouncer? How do I do it? It's like Kreskin, isn't it? You know, I'm beginning to get a little fed up with Stephen King, the horror novelist. I read a little item in the newspaper today. Apparently, over the weekend, he saw a bug in his kitchen and passed out. Thank you very much. Here.
We're not your posse, are we?
No.
Okay.
No,
all right. I'm glad.
But here's something I don't think a lot of people understand or realize. All of us, the 5 of us, are in the same volunteer fire department together.
That is correct.
Now, that's true.
That is true.
That's exactly true.
Certain areas.
And it's, is it someone's birthday over there tonight?
Yes, it is. Mr. Fig, Anton Fig, our drummer.
Fig, our drummer for the last 13 years. How old a man would you be? Can we discuss that? How old are you, Anton?
30-something.
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 That's interesting. No, but you couldn't be more than like 35.
At the most.
At the most, 35.
Must be there.
All right. Well, happy birthday nonetheless.
It's Fink.
Let's see. Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, I had a marvelous weekend. You know what I did? I went and played with Ringo out in New Jersey.
Oh, yeah, at the Garden State Arts Center.
Yeah.
Was that nice?
The most exciting part was playing right beside Billy Preston.
All right.
And 1 minute he's there, and the next minute he's out here. Just he swings, he dances. You know how that was my favorite part of it.
Just go back over there.
Yeah. I can't dance like he can.
Just because Billy Preston was doing it.
I know.
If Billy Preston jumped off a mountain, would you? No, of course you wouldn't.
What did you do on the weekend?
No, what did I do? Not much. Oh, I was very nervous over the weekend because, boy, it was a beautiful weekend here, wasn't it? Tonight is the night. I don't know if you know about this or remember about it, but about 7-8 weeks ago, we had a big, massive cholesterol test here in the studio.
Yes, we did.
We tested everybody on the crew, but you.
Yeah,
because
I got
you're
out
yellow.
of it. Somehow I got out of it, yeah.
And my cholesterol was just a little bit higher than it should have been. They say 200 is about right.
Yours was what?
Mine was 265.
265.
We thought that then we had a nutritionist on, and we were going to try and get the cholesterol down with diet, simple diet, rather than that painful cholesterol surgery. I don't know. And so tonight is the night. Today is the day of reckoning. We find out if my cholesterol has returned to anything close to normal. So let me introduce the people who are going to do this. We have a diagnostic market specialist with Eastman Kodak. Ms. Liz Lombard is here operating the equipment. And Janine Baroni, am I close on that? She is the nutritionist and exercise physiologist from the American Health Foundation. Ladies, come on out and let's do the cholesterol testing. Here they are. Anita, nice to see you. Thank you very much for having me out. You're Liz. You're Janine. Okay, here we go. We have the equipment. Let's go. Let's plug it in. Let's go. It's been about 7-8 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, and it was high. It was 265. Mine was the highest in the building, correct?
Not quite. I think one of the camera crew guys here was a little bit higher.
But then he had it checked again and it went down. Okay.
Right. We need to bring the machine up, David.
Here is the machine.
Let's put it up here on the table.
All right.
Okay.
I'm very nervous.
Gently, gently.
Because, and then you came and you had all kind of things for me to eat.
We gave you a lot of oat muffins that I made for you and other high-fiber products and a whole regimen of what you
know, I'm taking off my jacket. Is that all right? Because I think it might affect the reading. But is it possible? Is it possible for a man to have a cholesterol reading of 265 and live to be a ripe old like 90 or so?
Well, sure, especially if you're
so this thing is just a hoax, isn't it?
Oh no, I don't think so. I think it's still important for you to continue to keep it down. You're not getting nervous.
I'm a little nervous because I don't know if it hasn't gone down, then I don't know what we do.
Dave, how have you been doing over the last few weeks in terms of the recommendations?
Well, not so good. I tried it as best I could.
Those oat muffins weren't tempting enough?
Yeah, the first 4 dozen were mighty good.
And then after that?
What are you going to do to my finger here?
Okay, I'm just going to do a little stick here.
Will I feel anything?
Oh, yeah. Yep, I'll make sure you do. Especially since I asked you out on that low cholesterol date.
You asked me out on a date?
Are you sure you don't want to go?
Here we go. Just go ahead. Sure, I'd be happy to.
Oh, all right.
If I had that kind of time.
It's a good thing you said yes.
All right. Now, if it hasn't come down, what are my choices here?
Let's be optimistic about it. It may have.
Okay.
If you've been good about what we talked about.
Oh, you babies.
You're doing fine here, Dave.
All right.
Oh.
Now, while you're at it, can you check for that Lyme disease? Because I was bitten. Did I tell you about this? Like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I was bitten.
What, were you out hiking?
No, I was sleeping downstairs in the breezeway, and about 4 in the morning, I heard this god-awful commotion, and a deer kicked his way into the breezeway and came right up and bit me in the forehead.
Oh, no. Is that how that got
Yeah, so I didn't get, it wasn't a tick bite, it was right from the source. This giant deer bit me.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, so I may have it. Yeah. Okay, how are we doing?
Okay, we're doing fine. You're still being...
How's your cholesterol?
Mine's fine. Mine's 185.
Show off. And yours? Janine, how's yours?
170.
What is it?
170.
170. So anything under 200 is pretty good.
That's what you're shooting for, right.
We have 3 minutes and then we're ready to go.
Okay, so you're all done. That wasn't too bad, was it?
No, that was fine. Just put it in the machine and let's find out.
All right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take it, I'm going to spin it down real quick. That'll take about 30 seconds.
Well, show me that machine right there.
Okay, this is a little centrifuge. And it's simply...
All right, load it up.
And quickly...
Yeah. Great. Can you make daiquiris with that thing?
Yeah. Good strawberry daiquiris at this time of year, they're great.
So I do the top 10 while we're waiting for this? Is that what we do?
Do the top 10.
Tonight's category... By the way, I think you want to ring up $1.89 on produce. That's something. See it like as if it were. Okay. The category tonight from the home office in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Have you ladies ever seen this show?
Of course.
How about you, Janine?
Sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Positive.
All right. The category tonight, top 10 demands of the striking telephone workers. 9X telephone workers are striking, I believe, in about a 15-state area, including Washington, D.C. Here we go. Top 10 demands of those striking telephone workers. Those are lovely pearls, by the way.
Thank you.
Birthday present?
Yep.
When was your birthday?
In July.
How old were you?
30-something.
Number 10, sick of getting paid in quarters. Number 9, make it illegal for people to answer the phone yellow. You ever do that for fun at the office? Just pick up the phone? Yellow.
Yellow.
Number 8, full protective clothing and breathing apparatus for guys who clean mouthpieces of New York City payphones. Thank God. Number 7, can refuse to repair phones shaped like cartoon cats. Number 6, right to listen in on Rob Lowe's phone conversations. Yellow. How that goes. Where am I? Number 4. Number 5, operators no longer have to make busy signal sound with their mouths. Thank God for that. Number 4, power to send National Guard troops to level homes of people with funny answering machine messages. Number 3, authorization to say, look it up yourself, you lazy sack of crud. Number two, the right to call everyone Larry, as in, thank you for using AT&T, Larry. Makes no sense. Number 1, stop all the damn ringing. When will we have the results?
Well, I'm going to run the cholesterol right now, Dave, on the machine, and it'll be just a few minutes. Although
Okay,
we
and
are
then
going to
come back.
we're going to do the whole breakdown. You realize,
Oh,
not just the cholesterol.
The HDLs, the LDLs, the triglycerides.
Right.
And
you had to fast for that, remember?
Yes, I did. How long was I supposed to fast?
How long?
Yeah.
12 hours. 12
Well,
hours.
yeah,
How
I was
long
very
it?
close. About 45 minutes. No, I did. I was out for 12 hours. Didn't have a thing to eat. Yeah, so
Okay.
we're ready to go.
Yeah.
Would you describe this as the most important day of my life?
I think that this will be very exciting for you if you see an improvement.
If I see an improvement. Okay,
Yes.
we'll find out about this in a couple of minutes. Maria. The program. Maria Shriver, Hulk Hogan.
No. She divorced Arnold Schwarzenegger and married
Arnold
Hulk.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
You know, Paul, if my cholesterol has gone down,
Yes.
I'm going out tonight and buy myself the biggest, thickest steak in town and have it simmered in lard.
There will be cause to celebrate.
Let's see. Oh, you know what happened over the weekend? Remember this? You were so bitter about this on Friday.
Yeah. I'm still upset about it.
The
but
Milwaukee
go ahead.
Brewers in the American League invited Biff Henderson, one of our stage managers, to go out and sing the national anthem, and he did. And Paul, you did this a year ago.
I did it a year ago.
Yeah, and
I was
it's
thrilled
a nice
about it.
little honor and a lot of fun.
I was honored. I took it seriously on a musical level.
Well, why wouldn't you?
I studied it. I practiced
Right.
it. I learned it.
Sure.
This year they asked Biff to do it.
Well, that's all right.
Which is a thrill for me.
Yeah.
I'm happy for it.
But Biff, you didn't take it any less seriously, did you?
No, I took it very seriously.
Yeah. Did you have a good time?
I had a great time.
Were the folks in Milwaukee nice to you?
Very nice people in Milwaukee.
And they were playing the Angels, the Brewers?
They were playing the
Who won the
California
contest?
The Milwaukee Brewers.
Oh, good.
Yep.
And we have videotape now, Biff, of you singing the national anthem.
Okay.
All right? Anything you'd like to say before we see this?
Well, God bless America.
All right. What the hell does that mean? You're not being executed here. This is
No, but
Your Honor, before you pass sentence, I have only one thing to say. God bless America. Well, you're still going away for 10 years. All right.
I tell you.
So here now, Biff Henderson singing the national anthem at Milwaukee County Stadium before the Brewers-Angels game of Saturday.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the
Man! See? Pretty good.
Thank you. Cute. Thank you. Thank you.
What do you think, Paul? Pretty good, huh?
I understand Biff has a record out now, and WKTI in Milwaukee has added it to their playlist. And mine, I can't get them to play.
Anyway, thank you very much, Biff. Oh, and by the way, God bless America.
Well,
Biff Henderson, kids. All right, let's... He did that better than I could do that. I couldn't do that.
He did it very well.
Our first guest is not that you did a great job too, Paul.
Thank you. And you know, the quality of the microphone in that little headset is marvelous for a stadium like that.
Our first guest tonight is the anchor woman of NBC's Saturday Nightly News and also the Sunday Today program. Tomorrow night she will anchor the NBC summer special, Fatal Addictions. Wow, sounds like fun for the whole family. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to this program Maria Shriver. Thank you very much for being here. What is Fatal Addictions? That sounds just ominous and menacing.
It's good for the whole family, like you said.
And what is it about? What are we covering here?
We're covering just about everything. We're covering all different kinds of addictions, from alcohol to food to sex to exercise to gambling.
People can become addicted to anything.
That's right.
You know, I'm addicted to cholesterol.
You are? I thought you were going to tell me you're addicted to sex or something.
Are people addicted to sex? Or is, I mean, I guess almost anybody could say that on a good night.
No, people really are. I mean, regular people
You
like
met people
you
who
and me. Yeah.
really who have addictions like that? And how do they manifest themselves? These
The
addictions.
sexual addictions?
Yeah.
Well, they have a lot of sex.
And that qualifies
Let
you
your
as
imagination go. Well,
You're
it's
an
when
addict?
when the sex gets out of control, when it's all they think about, when it's all they do.
Isn't that the point? I mean, to get it out of control?
Well, not to have sex 15, 16 times a day.
Hello. Yellow. 15 and 16 times a day?
Yeah, but it's all that they can think about. It'd be like if you were on this show right now and all you could be thinking about is sex. But there's a lot of other stuff in the special, too.
Like what other kind of stuff?
Food, exercise,
People
smoking.
get addicted to exercise. Now, I understand
right.
the addiction to exercise because when you do it, it releases all of these chemicals in your system that, like morphine.
Right.
And you seek to get that again.
Yeah, you keep running, or you just want to go to
Right.
aerobics classes morning, noon, and night.
Now, is it harmful physically or psychologically?
Both. I mean,
Really?
you can kill yourself. All of the people that we talk to say that if they had not gotten treatment, they'd be dead.
Oh. Really?
Really? What do you mean?
Hey! She just swatted me, Paul. I bet you don't do that at home, do you? You just swatted me here. By the way, congratulations. I understand you're having a baby soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. Are you enjoying?
I'm pregnant.
You are pregnant.
I'm pregnant.
Yeah. You know, you look great pregnant.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you enjoying it?
People have to say that to pregnant women, though, because they feel like they don't look great.
No, but see, no, that's not true.
No?
I mean, if you looked awful, I would not have said anything. I would have just let it go. And then later after the show, we would have talked about it. Yeah. Is it fun so far?
No, it's been terrible.
Really?
Because I throw up all the time. I throw up on the air. I throw up 5, 6 times a day. It's gross. I mean, it's been horrible. It's been absolutely horrible.
The proverbial morning sickness?
No, it's night sickness, day sickness, on-the-air sickness, off-the-air sickness, in-bed sickness.
Wow.
It's been good. Everybody said to me, at 3 months, it'll be over. You'll wake up one day and you'll feel great.
Right.
5.5 months. Sunday, during the Sunday Today show, I threw up 3 times on the air. It's like, it's
What is the old record, Paul? Do you remember? Was it? I think
That's my kind of show.
I think that ties the previous mark by Gene Shalit when he had the flu one winter.
I sit there because I do the Sunday Today show with Garrett Gutley.
Right.
And so I was beginning to feel a little sick. I said, I don't know if I can get through this lead. And I was like, you know, and I start to feel sick, and I know I'm going to throw up like 45 seconds later. And I have to time myself to the bathroom. And Garrett, who's very sweet and dignified and professional, his eyes are like white. I'm like, and then we go right to the tape, and I pull the thing out. I go running in the bathroom and just everywhere. It's great.
Everywhere?
Everywhere.
Is there any?
Juice,
Oh, okay, that's enough.
out of my nose.
That Arnold is one lucky guy. We'll be right back here with Maria Shriver. Cholesterol check in a couple of minutes. Is your cholesterol all right? I would guess it would be ideal.
I don't know what it is. I've
Probably
never taken it.
Really?
No, I never have. I just asked her if she could do it. She said no, not pregnant women.
Oh, yeah, that would probably throw the results off a little bit. How about Arnold, your husband? Mr. Beefy, what would his...
I'll tell him you said
No,
that.
thank you. No, you know, he and I get along really just fine.
Yeah, he likes you.
Yeah, I
He
like
likes
him.
you a lot.
Yeah, he's a very nice man.
I told him I was going to be on your show.
And he said...
And he gave me lots of things to talk about, but they were all about him. He said, well, you can tell this story about me or that story about me. I said, I'm not on to talk about you.
You must get sick of that, huh?
What, about
Talking
him?
about Arnold, yeah.
No.
What were you like, what kind of kid were you?
What kind of kid was
Yeah.
I? I don't know, kind of normal kid. I had 4 brothers,
Right.
so I got beaten up a lot. I'm the kind of, all of them are much taller than me, and they're the kind that, you know, sit on your chest and do pink belly and titty twisters. And You don't have that?
Excuse me, let's try this again. Yellow! Maria?
What? That's what they did to me,
But
I
can
swear.
you... Okay.
Did you have sisters? You don't have sisters?
Paul, did you hear that?
What was that game again?
No, never mind.
And how can I get in?
But when you
don't
say
have
when you got to
sisters?
school, yeah, I have 2 sisters. One
didn't do
older
that?
and one younger. Well, they frowned on that. They didn't. They wanted no part of that one. But when you got older and when you went to like high school, and did you go to like a regular high school? Or
I went to the convent.
Convent. Yeah.
Convent, to the nuns. I went to all-girls school, and then I went to the Jesuits. I went to Georgetown.
Now these guys aren't kidding around, right? The Jesuits.
No, either of the nuns though.
Did this
The nuns are
produce in
pretty
you a rebellious streak, or did you just kind of acquiesce and play
No,
along?
I spent a lot of my high school and junior high school time praying that I would not become a nun. That was really, I was really terrified for a long time that I would be a nun.
That it would just happen?
Yeah, that all the nuns used to say, well, I was walking out of church one day, I was walking out, and all of a sudden I saw God, and that changed my life, and I became a nun. So
Right.
I would walk out of church every Sunday, say, please, God, don't come to me, please, you know, like that.
But
He never came, so.
But
So I'm not a nun today.
yeah. Let's see. And but other than that, you had a pleasant, happy. I guess so. You turned out. It seemed like you. Now, were you in the Peace Corps? Did you ever?
No, my father started the Peace Corps. I thought about joining the Peace Corps because a lot of people that came over to our house did join the Peace Corps.
Well, you should have. I would think that would be a great example for
Well,
the.
I tried it. I actually tried it one summer, and because I thought it sounded very romantic, and I went off to Tunisia to live with a family that my father sent me to, and there were 15 people, and they lived in 2 rooms, and then they had a little courtyard that separated the 2 rooms with a little hole in the middle, which was the toilet. And they ate couscous, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, only spoke Arabic, which I didn't speak.
Right.
And then there were 5 men in my bed, and I was 15. And I was shocked. And I called my father sobbing, saying, you know, they don't speak to me, that I can't eat the food, and I have to go to the bathroom in front of everybody. He said, just stay there, don't tell your mother that there are men in the bed, and just stay for the summer. So that was my Peace Corps experience.
Ever try that pink belly thing with them?
No, I never did.
No, I wouldn't think so.
No.
But no, the Peace Corps, the deal was you gave 2 years of your life to
Right.
helping others less fortunate.
Right, it's a terrific program. I just didn't
And it's still
get into
functioning
it.
today.
It is, very much so, yeah.
Yeah. And you were there how long?
About 2 months.
2 months. So you
Yeah,
owe
6
this
weeks.
country.
Yeah.
You owe this country a
Time.
year and 10 months.
No, I went there as a high school experiment.
The big special is, when is this thing? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow night.
All right, hang
You're
around.
gonna
We're going to
watch?
find out about. Oh yeah, I'll be there. I'll be glued to the set. In fact, I'm addicted to specials.
NBC specials.
Yes, I am. Geez, nice to see you, and
Nice to see
good
you.
luck when the baby arrives.
Thank you very much.
It's Maria Shriver, and here, Liz Lombard and Janine Baroni. This is the Liz claims to be the diagnostic marketing specialist with Eastman Kodak. And Janine Baroni is the nutritionist and exercise physiologist from the American Health Foundation. And you have there the results of my test, don't you? I'm sensing that it's not good.
Why do you sense
Well, because I'm getting some kind of negative vibrations from you, from both of you. Yeah, I am, because I know that everybody would like nothing better than to see this thing now be 300 or something. But in the event that it's not good news, then what do I do?
Well, let's see what the results are before we jump to that, okay?
Well, no. What happens if it has not gone down at all?
Then I may blame you for not eating all those muffins and not going on a low-fat diet like we discussed.
Right. No, but you know what I did? I stopped eating ice cream, and I stopped eating those, you know, on the way to work, I would snack on sticks of butter. I cut that out.
In your coffee, you're still doing that?
Yeah, no more mayonnaise, no more. But you know, I think they say coffee makes it high, and I drink a lot of coffee because I'm so sleepy.
That's not been consistently shown, actually,
Okay,
Dave.
all right. Oh, man, I'm so scared.
Are you ready, Dave?
Yeah, so now when this is over and I get the bad news, you kids are back on a plane to Buffalo or wherever it is.
No,
and-
I live in New York. No, Rochester.
All right, here we go. Anton?
Okay. All right, Dave, your new cholesterol value is 249.
Oh, it came down a little. Thank God, I'm the happiest man. Thank you very much. I couldn't be happier. God bless you. I just couldn't be happier. Thank you very much.
Congrats, man. You've done it.
Thank you very much. The happiest man on the face of the earth. I'm going to live to 100. What? Here we go. Oh, here we are. But it still should drop a little bit.
Well, a little bit more,
Yeah.
right. Would you like to know the other values, Dave? that
Oh,
we
yeah.
did? Okay.
What else do we have?
We also did your HDL. That's your good cholesterol, and that's the value is 62 milligrams, and it should be between 29 and 67. The higher, the better. Okay.
So I was good there.
You're good there, right. Your triglyceride, another good one.
Please hold your applause till all of the
the
values
end.
are
Okay, your triglyceride level is 97.
That's great.
Well, it is, yes, because normal for that is between 35 and 160.
Right. So I'm right on the money there.
Now your LDL is
Yeah.
168.
Perfect. Right
Well, not
exactly where that's
exactly.
exactly where it should
Not
be.
exactly, no.
We have to go now. We're done? Thank you, ladies.
Very
Pleasure
good.
to see you. Thanks for your
Congratulations.
time. Thank you very
See you,
much.
Dave.
We'll be right back. And the model who was in the American film Sex, Lies, and Videotape, which won first prize this year at Cannes Film Festival. Please welcome to the program, Andie MacDowell. Oh, Andie. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. There you go. How you doing? So this movie is getting a lot of discussion about it, isn't it? Sex, Lies, Videotape, the big winner at Cannes. Excited? What is the film about?
It's about sex, lies, and videotape.
All right, break that down for us. What do we mean there?
Oh, it's about 4 characters who have a lot of problems. And my character is got a real problem with sex.
I see. In what sense?
Well, she can't have orgasms.
Oh, God.
No, there's more to it than that.
There is more to it than that.
Yeah.
It's just I wasn't expecting, you know, a clinical analysis of it.
No, my sister is, well, I don't want to tell everybody the whole thing, and then they might not go see it.
But it's not the feel-good hit of the summer, is it?
Well, it's actually got a lot of humor in it.
It's a funny film, then?
Well, no, it's not a funny film. It's a dark comedy.
Dark comedy.
But it makes you laugh.
Would it be as funny as, say, Police Academy? Is it? Probably not. But you must be thrilled that it's getting a lot of attention and great critical acclaim.
Yeah, I'm real happy.
Yeah. What part of the world are you from?
I'm from Gaffney, South Carolina.
And where is South Carolina? No, where is Gaffney?
It's right in the middle of Cowpens and Blacksburg. No, it's like 50 miles from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Nice place to grow up? Sounds like it'd be a comfortable...
You know, they shot The Abyss there.
Really?
They
did. At the nuclear reactor?
Yes,
yeah.
yes. And there was an article that was written, and the people at Gaffney were very upset about this because it said that it was worse than living in hell.
Being there.
The experience of shooting The Abyss for these people.
But that's not true. Was certainly not true for you growing up there. I imagine you had a good time, huh?
Oh, it's got its good points, yeah.
Well, what kind of things would you do as a youngster there?
we made prank calls and stuff like that.
Kids do that. I think kids do that all over the world, probably, don't they?
Yeah, I do. I think particularly in places that don't have a lot going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I mean, we'd call up and, you know.
And then you went from Gaffney and you ended up modeling in Paris?
Mm-hmm.
And how did that happen?
Oh, well, I came to New York first. I was doing really bad in school. I was going to college. Was doing poorly. So I was taking 6 months off. And I came during that time to New York and started modeling. And then I went to Paris.
Would it be funny if you set the whole thing up with a prank phone call? If that's how it happened? One day you just called France and they said, sure, come on over. You had the deal.
That would, yeah.
How long did you live in Paris?
A year and a half, almost 2 years.
Now, was that the best time of your life?
It was great. It really was. It was wonderful. It was really magical, especially coming from Gaffney.
Sure.
It was a change.
Yeah. And how did it change you, if at all?
I think it just made me grow up a lot. It made coming to New York and doing the things that I had to do a little easier, because it was like an education.
Yeah. I would like to do that. I would like to take a couple of years off and model in Paris.
It was nice.
I'm giddy now because my cholesterol has come down.
That's very
It
good.
was collecting in the pockets of my brain, and now it's thinned out a little bit.
My dad has a problem with that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how, he should just watch. Well, he knows.
He did.
Yeah.
He,
And
yeah,
did
he
it come back down?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. And you have 2 children now?
I have 2. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A boy and a girl, 2 girls, 2 boys?
A boy and a girl.
Is this great for you?
Oh, it's just so nice. It's wonderful.
Do you think that they will want to go into acting?
I don't really want them to, but if they want to, I'll have to let them. So.
Now, why do you say you don't want them to?
Well, actually, acting is not a bad job. It's just, I mean, it's a great job. It's just, there's a lot of stuff that goes with it that, you know, it can be difficult.
For example, like being on the show, maybe?
Yeah. No, just, it's just very competitive, and it's not really normal, and you have to, you know, move around a lot. It's not extremely stable. I think a lot of people become, you know, alcoholics, and you have to have a really good home life, I think, for it to be a healthy
But what aspect of modern American life couldn't be described like that? You know, it's tough anymore. It really is, regardless of what you're doing.
It's true. Especially, I think, higher stress jobs are more unhealthy.
So, have you seen Batman?
I did, yeah. I have seen Batman.
What did you think?
I liked it.
Did you like it?
It was...
You know, at the end, where the commissioner and the police chief are standing in front of City Hall, and they say, he said if we ever need him again, just call him. And the reporter says, well, how are you supposed to call him? And he says, well, look, he left us this, and it's the big searchlight with the bat thing, and they turn it on in the sky like that, and they show how to signal Batman. Now, do you think Batman thought they wanted him then?
That's a good question. Good question.
Are you working on another film now?
In the process of starting on
If you wanted to, could you just do one film right after another? But that would be exhausting, mentally and physically, wouldn't it?
Oh, it would be horrible. I wouldn't want to.
Good to see you. Have a great summer, and I hope the film is, well, it's already getting terrific reviews, and I hope it's a huge hit.
Oh, thanks
Thanks for being here.